Hey YouTube fam, it's the Southern Girl Shantae Lavette, and on today's video we are going to be talking about 5 more and more interior design mistakes that you might be making in 2021. If this is your first time to my channel or my feed, welcome. And you can become part of my family in 2021 by subscribing or following me today. Also, you can click the notification bell and that will let you know every time I upload a new video. So y'all, in the past, I do have 2 videos where I talked about 5 design mistakes and 5 more design mistakes, and I will link those right here. And I also will leave the information in the description box down below. But for all of y'all who I know watched that video and you still are in violation, you put your little tickets and all your citations, you just threw them in the drawer, today is your redemption. The first design mistake that is on the list is not planning out your room. Yeah. A lot of y'all just go in blind buying furniture because everybody is ordering so many things, including furniture, online. You need to plan for your space. Think of the hassle that it is to get a piece of furniture ordered online, or even if you purchase it in the store, to return it because you didn't space plan. Since many of y'all never paid your citations or your violations or your tickets, in 2021, the consequences of your actions, you go back into quarantine. Yeah, you thought you had your freedom, but because of this design mistake, you go back to quarantine. Time to be determined.
So when space planning, you should always make sure to include all windows and doors. You can play around with grid paper because 1 square can equal 1 foot. And a couple of online applications to help you better space plan are available through Better Homes and Garden, 3Dream, and Floor Planner.
So the next mistake on the list due to poor planning is too big furniture. Yes. It's a whole bunch of y'all. Your eyes are bigger than your space. You go out with all these grandioso ideas of this humongous furniture, only to find out that it doesn't fit your space and you barely could get it in the door. So if that's you today on the list and you know you have to shimmy past stuff because your furniture is too big, you go back into quarantine too. I'm talking to you.
The remedy is space planning to make sure your room is sufficient for the items that you have fallen in love with.
The next design mistake is not layering your furniture, and I see a lot of people doing this, and maybe because they are afraid to. They are just the opposite. Instead of buying big furniture, they don't buy enough furniture. And if you are guilty, and you know that you are, it's okay, you know it's you, of not layering your furniture throughout your space, guess what? You gotta go into quarantine. Sorry, I know it's arrange in a different configuration. Have smaller tables. Have a table behind a sofa. Float your furniture in a room. These are all different options to give your space a more elevated look. So next on the list is sticking with all of those builder grade finishes. It's got the same fixtures that you had when you moved into that house. They're not doing you no favors. So if that's you, guess what? You gotta go into quarantine. Make sure you go by the grocery store. Make sure you stock up on tissue first. But you got to go in quarantine. And look at those fixtures that you never got rid of. So, option. I know some things, of course, play into a person's budget. But try one fixture, maybe the one that's at the door. Speaking of myself, I do have some builder grade fixtures, but I am slowly changing them out to make the space my own. I don't want my house to look like everybody else's, so I am curating my look as well as you should. But since I'm the one that's doing the video, I'm not going into quarantine. I am making an effort to change these bad behaviors, okay? And number 5 on the list, number 5 on the list, let me tell y'all about this one. And don't y'all be leaving no nasty comments about these design mistakes. We are all here for reform, okay? The last and final interior design mistake on the list is too much symmetry. I said it. Oh my goodness. Too much symmetry. I'm going to say it again. Too much symmetry. You go in the room and it look like you got 10 pairs of twins. So for you, the one had two of this, two of this, two of this, two of this, two. You go into quarantine. And for this bad behavior, you get to wear your mask all day. You gotta wear your mask 24/7 all day. That's a double punishment. Because you're doing double punishment. Quarantine and you gotta wear your mask. You should be used to it. All them twos. Twos and more twos. And two more. Now, mind you, I am for some symmetry. I do like to see symmetry in a bedroom with two matching end tables and maybe the lamps, or if you do different tables, maybe the lamps, because it does bring a calmness and a tranquility when you do have pairs or symmetry in certain spaces. But it does not have to be that way all throughout your house. Beautiful design has an ebb and flow. Beautiful design is fluid. Beautiful design makes you feel comfortable. Beautiful design makes you feel at home. Beautiful design gives you a wellness in your mind, body, and spirit. Those are 5 more on the list of interior design mistakes. Trust me, this is not the end. There is more. So, if you or anyone that you know are committing these heinous crimes, I need you to raise your right hand. I need you to repeat after me. You have to say this with me. Raise your right hand. I promise on this day to no longer commit these offensive crimes against an interior design space. From this day forth, I commit to reform and will report anyone that I see or know that isn't abiding by the laws of interior design. And y'all know, we are saying this on a federal level as well as a state level, because y'all know stuff is different. I learned stuff is different from state to state. But this is going to cover everything. Federal and state level. Set this day henceforth in the year 2021. Don't be trying to have your fingers crossed behind your back. But if you are committing any of those 5 design mistakes, we're coming for you. So of course, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you know of anyone that is acting out in treachery against interior design, you can share this video with them, because sharing is caring. To all my existing subscribers and followers, y'all know I got nothing but love for y'all. And y'all, I do share different information about interior design tips on my Instagram as well as on my Twitter account, so you might want to go over there and take a look so you can definitely be in the know. Thank you again so much for your time. Make sure you're not leaving no ugly comments. And until the next video.